Hello and welcome in live. This is the district championship between Westridge and Science Hill. It's going to be a great game. We got number 1 seed Science Hill Hilltoppers coming out here. Have not lost a game in district all year. They've won on average by a margin of 22 points. But Westridge is coming off of a great win against DB, in which they were led by their senior guard, Avery Horn, who had 20 points, 10 of those in the first quarter. So Toppers will be trying their best to limit another explosive start like that for Horn. And here is the tip-off, and it is won by Trent Tatum, and the Westridge Wolves have the ball first. Have it top of the key, it's Lemming, passes to Bright. They get it inside to Trey Frazier, who puts up a shot, and he's fouled by Peterson, who got there late. And it's an and one, so just like that, Trey Frazier going to the free throw line. That's how he scored a lot of his points against Dobbins Bennett. Had 9 free throw attempts in that game, hit 7 of them, so very good percentage from him. And he does get this one to go, so quick 3-0 start for Westridge in the first 15 seconds. Peterson has it left wing for the Toppers. Passes Young, top of the key. Back to the left wing, it's Patton. Top of the key, Ruiz. Left wing again, Peterson has it. Dribbles to the top of the key, finds Roberts, right wing. 3 is good over Trent Tatum. Roberts always gets himself a 3 in the first quarter. And this time it's on the first possession. Wolves, Tatum is stuck in the left corner, but he gets out of there. Passes Lemming on the right wing. He'll dribble to the top of the key. Hands off to Bright. He's got Ruiz all over him. Pass back to Lemming, top of the key. They get it inside to Tatum, all the way down in the paint. Puts up a shot. It's partially blocked by Logan Roberts, and he gets it out to Peterson. They get it down the floor in a hurry. Get it, Roberts, top of the key. Pump fake from the volleyball line. But passes Young, they get it to Ruiz, top of the key. Left wing Peterson. Had a pump fake, got stuck at the elbow. Passes back to Ruiz. Step back 3, top of the key, off the back of the rim. But Patton taps it back out. Roberts gets the rebound. One dribble pull up mid-range, no good from Roberts. And he tried to get his own rebound, but loses it out of bounds. Westridge ball. And a little full court press from Science Hill, and it's a baseball pass to Horn on the other side. It's knocked out of bounds by Eli Patton, incomplete. And I wondered if the press from Science Hill is something we would see. Westridge was up 10 on DB at halftime on Saturday, but Dobbins Bennett put the press on them on the second half, and that was a very close game at the end, but Westridge still came out on top. And a pass from Bright. He was looking for Frazier on the left wing, but Frazier wasn't ready for it, and it goes right to the Science Hill bench. It's going to be a turnover. Ruiz is going to bring the ball up for the Toppers in a little 2-3 zone from the Wolves. Peterson has it, top of the key. Passes right wing, Ruiz gets a screen from Patton. Drives in, and he got fouled. They're going to call it on Tatum. Let's see. They're going to call it on the floor. Young to inbounds. They find Ruiz. Opposite corner. 3 is good. Great little set play against the zone on the out of bounds. And it's a 3-pointer for Ruiz. Horn finds Lemming, left corner, tries to drive in, hands it off to Tatum. He's trying to back down Roberts. Roberts keeps his hands up, and his great defense. It's a miss and a rebound for Young. Young comes down the court, top of the key, drives left, flips up a shot right over Eli Bright. 8-3 Toppers. Just about 3 minutes into this one. Horn has it top of the key, drives right on Patton. Pull up mid-range, rolls in and out, rebounded by Ruiz. Pushes it up to Young. Reverse layup, no good. Rebounded by Frazier. Westridge slows it down. They get it to Bright at the top of the key. He hands it off to Horn. Passes Frazier now top of the key, and he traveled. Picked up his dribble and took another step. So besides the defensive breakdown on the very first possession for the West Ridge Wolves, struggling a little bit on offense. Scored the first 15 seconds into this game, and then they haven't scored since. It's been 3 minutes. Dixon is checked in for the Toppers, so has Fane. He passes to Ruiz, right wing. They get it inside Peterson. Peterson finds Dixon in the corner. Dixon drove in, got the ball knocked out of his hands, and Horn comes out of there with it. Horn drives left, passes Frazier, left wing three, no good. Rebounded by Peterson, and Horn tried to get aggressive with the steal, and Peterson was fouled. Trent Tatum is going to check out of the game for the Wolves. It's a massive rebounding presence on the inside. Let's see if maybe the Toppers can get some offensive rebounds while he is on the bench. Dixon has it right wing, passes top of the key, they swing it to the left wing. Passes short corner, Ty gets it inside to Jabril, who is standing there in the lane. Great job by Young. Drove in, drew the defense, and got it to Fane for the layup. 10-0 run for the Toppers since that first basket. Horn has it spin move to the left at the top of the key and a nice jump stop, and he gets the mid-range to fall. Toppers get down the floor in a hurry, but they do slow it down. Young has it top of the key. Peterson left wing. Dribbles top of the key, hands off to Dixon. Dixon to Fane, still at the top of the key. Dixon tries to drive left from the left wing, but he finds a great cut by LJ Ruiz, and he gets the layup to go. And this is something we're definitely going to see. Westridge is going to walk the ball up the floor where the Toppers really want to push the tempo and the pace. They get it into the post of Frazier. He kicks it back out. They swing it around the arc. Horn pump fake, steps into a three at the top of the key, and it's good. So just like that, he's got 5 quick points, and he can get heated up quickly. 3 for 7 from 3 in the game on Saturday. Young gets it, Fane catches top of the key, flips up a shot, couldn't get it to go. He almost got tripped by his defender, but it's down to the other end of the floor for Westridge, and a little miscommunication, and Avery Horn knocks in another three. Oh my goodness, LJ Ruiz with a little in and out dribble, and Frazier couldn't help but fall to the floor, and Ruiz sinks the mid-range jumper. Oh, Bright had it on the right wing, tried to drive left on Dixon. Dixon didn't want him to go middle, but it's going to result in a foul on Dixon. Wow, that was a nasty move by Ruiz. It was kind of in transition, went with the in and out dribble, and Frazier kind of just got turned around and couldn't keep his footing. And a good job by Ruiz to finish the play as well. Horn takes it from the top of the key, drives left, puts up a shot, no good. Tatum back in the game for Westridge, but he couldn't handle that rebound. Oh, Daniel gets the ball out to Ruiz on the left wing, misses it, but a put back by Peterson. Again, Westridge slows it down. It's going to be Frazier, top of the key, about carried the ball. They dump it inside to Tatum, who's going to get fouled on the shot by Fane. They like going inside to Tatum He's 6'6" with some good size, and he's going to be a hard guard down there for the Toppers. Roberts probably has the best chance at guarding him, but Roberts sits on the bench right now, so they might go to Tatum just a little bit more. First free throw is good from Tatum. Jackson going to check into the game for Young, and Patton will come in for Peterson. It'll be interesting to see what Jackson does in today's game. He's a very exciting player, and we've got a packed house here, so we might play into the crowd a little bit. Back to man defense for Westridge. Ruiz has it right wing. Passes top of the key, it's O'Daniel. Dribbles to Ruiz, hands it off to him on the right wing. Ruiz three, no good. Rebounded by Bright. Horn walks the ball up the court. Passes Frazier, top of the key, drives right on Ruiz, puts up a shot, and that is a tough shot. It was great defense by Ruiz. Fain has a right wing, drives to the left, puts up a shot on Tatum, and they're going to get Tatum on the foul. I believe that's going to be his second. It is his second, so not even through the first quarter yet, and big presence on the inside for Westridge. He's going to be in a little bit of foul trouble. 2 fouls in the first quarter. Fain hits the first free throw. Second free throw is also good. And he's going to come out for Logan Roberts. Roberts will now have the size advantage a little bit with Tatum out of the game. That's a huge second foul. 15 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Westridge has the ball. Let's see what they do. Horn gets a screen from Frazier. Can't find anybody, and he throws it out of bounds. He was looking for Jordan Smith in the corner, but threw it over his head. Got in a little bit of a panic. 7.8 seconds for Science Hill. Oh. Yeah, Science Hill rolled the ball in, and LJ hadn't touched the ball yet, but they started the clock. So should be 7.8 seconds left on the clock. It went down to 5, but they will get that fixed. Get it in fast to Ruiz. He brings it up the floor, gets a screen from Roberts. Gets into the paint. Floater is good over Dylan Bannon. And that is going to be the end of the first quarter. Your Toppers are up 20-14 over the Westridge Wolves. Very good offensive quarter from the Toppers, 20 points. And we'll be right back for the second quarter. You're listening to Topper Basketball on the Toppers Sports Network. Welcome back in to the second quarter of the game. Toppers are up 20-14. A lot of points in that first quarter. Let's see if the Toppers can keep it going. Back to the 2-3 zone for Westridge. Ruiz has it left corner, gets it back top of the key. They get it to Roberts at the free throw line. Tries to back down his defender, puts up a hook shot, no good, rebounded by Frazier. Bright pushes the tempo for Westridge, finds Lemming in the left corner. He's got a nice stroke, but it goes off the top of the backboard, rebounded by Ruiz. Ruiz almost just pulls up into a jump shot, got to the right wing, drove in, kicks it back out. Jackson pump fake, puts up a three, no good, rebounded by Patton. He turns around and shoots a mid-range, that's no good, and it's rebounded by Dylan Bannon, who is going to have some very valuable minutes in the absence of Trent Tatum for the remainder of this first half, I'd imagine. Bright has it top of the key. Passes Lemon. Back to Bright, almost had it knocked away from Jackson. He's got Jackson all up in him, back at half court, spins to the right, kicks it back out to Lemming on the right wing. Very physical defense. He hands it off to Horn, who chucks up a three, and it is no good, rebounded by Jackson. He'll just take it all the way himself. Had it at the right wing, drove right down the middle, and I couldn't see who it was. Somebody tried to force a steal and kind of just tripped him up. So it's going to be a foul on the floor, and Peterson is going to check in for Ruiz. Under basket, out of bounds for the Toppers. Flat set. Kind of post up Peterson, catches at the free throw line, kicks it left corner. Back to Peterson, left wing now. And he passes to O'Daniel, and they'll reset the offense. Jackson has it right wing, passes top of the key over to the left wing. They skip it to Roberts on the right wing. Top of the key, Jackson has it, gets it to the elbow to Patton. Patton passes Jackson, top of the key, left wing, over to the corner. It's a three for Drew O'Daniel. Westridge gets it down the floor quickly here. Bannon gets it under the basket, has to kick it back out to the left wing for Bright, who has Jackson all over him. Playing great defense right now. And a deflected pass by Peterson almost comes over to the table. I was ready to catch it. Wasn't quite high enough. Nonetheless, great deflection by Peterson. But it's still Westridge ball. They get it Frazier left corner. He tries to drive on Peterson, puts up a tough shot, and it's just good defense. Peterson rebounds it. Might have had Jackson in transition, but he fell down. Peterson almost stepped into a three, kicks it corner. Jackson spin move, flips it opposite corner. Patton, three is good. And he is talking trash to Trey Frazier all the way down the court. And the bench is hype. Everybody's hype. Fans are getting into it, and it is a 12-point lead for the Toppers, and Westridge needs to talk about it. Score right now is Toppers 26, Wolves 14, 5:21 remaining in the first half. Timeout by Westridge. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Science Hill Basketball on the Toppers Sports Network. Welcome back in. Toppers are up 12, 5:21 remaining in the first half. They're going on a little bit of a run right now. Got a couple of threes. Westridge need to talk about it. See what they do out of timeout. They find Frazier coming down the floor, puts up a floater over Peterson, kind of just caught it at the free throw line. and there was nobody on him. Back to man defense, and Tatum is back in for Westridge. Roberts finds a cutting O'Daniel, and he was just wide open for a layup. But very interesting, Tatum back in with 2 fouls with still 5 minutes remaining in the first half. Might look to go at him on the offensive end for the Toppers. He hands it off to Frazier. It rims out, but it's rebounded by Tatum. Spin move to the left on Peterson, and it's a great move by Tatum for the layup. Looks like they play man defense with Tatum in and 2-3 with him out, so it might even help on the defensive end too. Jackson has it top of the key. Tries to drive right, he can't. Passes to Patton. Patton finds Roberts right wing. Drives in after the pump fake. Couldn't get the shot to go, and Frazier comes out with the ball. Has the left wing, drives in, puts up a shot on Jackson, and there is nothing he could do about it. It's a layup for Frazier. He's got very good body control. He kind of decelerates in the lane and puts up a shot after the defense jumps for the block. Patton has it left wing. Top of the key, Peterson, he just fires it right over Bright, and it rimmed out. He was very hot from 3 in the first game for the Toppers. I still, again, didn't get the number, but he hit probably at least 7 threes. I mean, he was hitting everything. Frazier caught it left wing and just took Peterson all the way to the hoop for a layup. Peterson has it top of the key, gives it to Jackson left wing. It's back to Peterson. Spins out of there. He had his back to the basket. Passes Patton left wing. Top of the key, Roberts 3, no good. Was running back, thought it was in, but it's rebounded by Frazier, who is having a huge impact on this game. Bright goes coast to coast, tried to lay it up with the inside hand, can't. It's tipped back out to Jordan Smith, who has a wild pass, and it goes out of bounds. It's going to be Topper basketball. Ruiz has it left wing, backdoor cut to Young, who tried to pass it to Peterson in the corner for a 3, but it was stolen by Jordan Smith. He gets that turnover right back. Bright has it top of the key. Left wing for Frazier. Crosses over on Peterson, goes to his left. They're going to call a foul on the floor, and that'll go on Peterson. Might be a good foul because the shot was good from Frazier. They didn't give him the continuation, though. Oh, a delayed call there. They kind of just tossed it up to Frazier on the under basket out of bounds, and Ruiz kind of made a little bit too much contact with him. Frazier almost fell down, and it's going to be a foul on Ruiz. They get it to Frazier right in front of the inbounder, and he puts up the layup, and it's down to a 4-point lead for the Toppers. Ruiz has it right wing, passes left wing. Fain fires a 3. Not a strong suit. It's no good. Bright comes out with it. It's a 2-on-1. He passes to Tatum. Fain tries to block it. He doesn't. It's a missed shot, though. And Tatum came down with it, and Patton got in there. The official calls a jump ball. The Westridge fans do not like it, but it's still Westridge ball. Under basket out of bounds. They scored on the last one. Can on this one. Pass to Tatum was deflected by Ruiz into the backcourt, but Bright tracks it down. Tatum found himself wide open under the basket. He just turns around and puts up a right-handed shot over Fain, who is late to get there. 2-point lead for the Toppers now. Fain has it top of the key. Left wing Peterson puts up a 3 over Horn. It's short, follows his shot, but Horn gets there first, and he pushes the tempo. It's 2-on-2. Passes out. It's a 3 from Jordan Smith, and it was no good. United not. They're going to call a foul on Tatum on the rebound, and that is going to be his third. I guess they're going to say he was shoving on the inside on the rebound. Gets a big high five from head coach John Dyer. I'm 100% sure he loves the effort from Tatum, but he's got 3 fouls. Ruiz tries to pass it to Patton, and he's got Jordan Smith all over him, and they're going to tag Jordan Smith on the reach-in foul. .114 to go in the first half. Topper's only up 28-26 now after pushing it to a 12-point lead. Jabril has a right wing, drives right, and he gets the layup to go. Horn has it, tries to drive right on Patton. Step back mid-range from the elbow, no good. Rebounder Ruiz, he'll try to push it. Has it on the right wing. He's got Frazier on him again. He crossed him up earlier. Shoots a pull-up mid-range in his face, and it's good. Mid-range game for Ruiz right now. Just everything is going in. And then got too aggressive on the defense on Carson Leming. And he gets called for a foul on the floor. That is his second foul, so. Well, I was going to say he might come out, but only 31 seconds left in the half. They're going to trust him and leave him in there. Westridge running down the clock. Horn has it back at the logo, 7 seconds. Gets a screen from Smith, but he gets double. Peterson steals it, gets it out to Young. He's going to have a layup, and it's just in time for the horn to sound. And just like that, after the long run from Westridge, really, Toppers score go on a little 6-0 run in the last minute to have an 8-point lead going into half. Your score at the half is Toppers 34, Westridge 26. We'll be right back for the second half in 10 minutes. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Science Hill Basketball on the Toppers Sports Network. Welcome back to Topper Nation. We're counting down to the second half, just about to start. And your Toppers are up 34-26. Westridge went on a run. It was a 12-point Topper advantage at one point, but they brought it back to 2. The Toppers went on a short little 6-0 run in the last minute of the second quarter to extend it back to an 8-point game. Here we go. It'll be Toppers ball to start. Roberts has it top of the key. Passes to the cutting Ruiz. It's blocked by Frazier. Ruiz gains it back and puts in the layup. Great job to stay with it, and a little full court press from the Toppers. This is what DB did to him in the second half, and it slowed down the Westridge offense. They do break it this time. Horn has it. It's just taken from him by Young. He's trying to go one-on-one, gets the contact, but can't get the layup to go, and he will go to the free throw line. Kind of just saw where Horn was looking on the pass and stuck his hand out and really knocked it out of Horn's hands before the ball left his hands. First free throw for Young is off the back of the rim, no good. Shakes his head in frustration. Second free throw is good though, and Toppers stay in a press. Bright picked up his dribble. He's got Ruiz all over him, barely saved by Lemming, almost went out of bounds. He kicks it to Frazier on the right wing. Puts up a shot. I don't know how he got that to go. He was almost behind the backboard. He was so deep on the baseline. But nonetheless, the floater is good. Roberts has it, hands it off Ruiz, top of the key. Drives in on Frazier, step back mid-range on him again. Couldn't get that one to fall. That would have been the third time he's hit a mid-range over Frazier. This time Horn, top of the key, drives left on Young. Couldn't get the layup high enough off the glass, and it's rebounded by Peterson, and he pushes it the other way. Passes to a trailing Roberts on the left wing. Three is up, and it's good. Starting the second half just how he started the first half, with the nice little three-pointer. And I believe Coach Higgins calls a timeout. That's interesting. We'll see what Toppers do coming out of timeout here, but they are up 40-28, 6:36 remaining in the third quarter. We'll be right back. You're listening to Science Hill Basketball on the Toppers Sports Network. Welcome back. Westridge ball. Still a full court press and a full court pass. He was looking for Horn. Eli intercepted the pass, lost it, and it went off of Horn's leg. It's going to be Topper basketball. That's the second time they tried that full court pass. Patton knocked away the last one. That time it intercepts that one, and it goes, loses it though, but it goes off Horn's foot. So Topper basketball. Find a Peterson from the top of the key with the three. Curled off of a screen and found himself open enough to get off the three. Frazier tries to drive down the middle. It's poked away by Young. He somehow gets out with it. Ruiz is pushing it. It's a 3-on-2. Passes to Roberts, right corner, gets the shot off. Can't get it to fall, and it's rebounded by Bright. Kind of had to rush the shot because he bobbled the catch. Bright gives it to Tatum. Tatum is going to give it back to Bright, and he'll reset the offense. Dribbles to the right wing. Passes Horn, top of the key. He spins. Young kind of went past him. Mid-range jump shot from Horn is no good, though, and he's a little bit frustrated with himself. Ruiz gets to Young in the left corner. Passes post to Roberts, who threw it to Ruiz at the top of the key, who gave it to Peterson for a left wing three. That's no good. Peterson gets the rebound. Roberts from the left wing with the three, no good. Another rebound. Peterson finds Patton right wing. That three is no good. Tapped out by Peterson, and Young gets the rebound. 3 offensive rebounds in a row for the Toppers, and they slow it down. Ruiz has a right wing. They go short corner to Peterson. First time they've ran that action this game. He throws it to the opposite wing for a 3 from Roberts, but there's an offensive foul on Ruiz. Not sure where it was. Maybe he pushed off trying to get some separation for a 3. But nonetheless, they get Ruiz on a foul. Lemming almost travels on the other end. Horn tries to drive right on Patton, can't, flips it to Tatum, and Peterson was standing there, or not Peterson, Roberts was standing there under the basket, tried to draw a charge, but they called the foul on Roberts. He does have a tendency to fall down a little early, and I guess he did there. The bucket was good for Tatum, and there was a flop warning on Roberts on that attempted charge. I didn't think it was that egregious, but refs deem it so. Patton gets it to Roberts on the cut in the middle. He caught in the middle of the lane and just went right up with the right hand, and it's an easy layup. Or I want to say easy. It was very heavily contested, but he made it look easy. And Bright dribbles into Fain, who tosses it up the court to Peterson. Saw Frazier behind him, but it doesn't matter, and Peterson gets the layup to fall. And it is a 17-point lead for the Toppers just like that. Seemed like it was close. Just a second ago, I'm not sure what the call is. They said something about number 5. That would be Eli Patton, but I didn't hear what they said. Nonetheless, there's a timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. Toppers up 17. We'll be right back. You're listening to Science Hill Basketball on the Toppers Sports Network. Welcome back. Toppers have gained a little bit of momentum and a little bit of a lead, and they stay in this press. It's proven effective. They got a 17-point lead now. It's 47-30 with 4:15 left in the third quarter. They get it to Lemming on the right wing, and it's blocked by Fain, and it's saved by Roberts, who hands it to Peterson. He'll push it, and he drives right down the lane, and nobody stopped him for the layup. Westridge needs to figure out the defense, or else they're going to be facing a blowout. First time these two teams met, Toppers won by 13. Second time they won by 23, and it's another steal. Ty Young goes coast to coast, but misses the layup. Rebounded by Fain. That shot is no good, and it's rebounded by Dylan Bannon, who's checked in for Trent Tatum in the third quarter. Horn has it top of the key. Gets a screen from Bannon. Fain tried to take a charge, but now is on the floor, and Bannon drives into the lane, kicks it left corner. Frazier passed up the 3, and he'll pass it back to Bright at the top of the key. It was at right corner. It was a 3 for Horn, and Patton closed out a little too high. I mean, of course you want to. Horn is a very good shooter, but landed on his feet, and that's going to be a shooting foul, and Horn will go to the line for 3 free throws. First free throw is good for Horn. Second free throw is good as well. Pretty good free throw shooting team for Westridge. Shot 73% from the free throw line in their win against Dobyns-Bennett. But just as I say that, Horn misses the third free throw. Peterson pushes it to Fain, who caught it short corner. Put up one shot, it was blocked, but he got it back and put up the layup. Bright has it right wing. He's got Young all over him. Flips it left wing, who passed it to Frazier, who tried to drive in and extended the arm, and Peterson sold the charge. And it's going to be a foul on Frazier. Westridge fans do not like the call. Tatum not in the game now, but they are running man defense now. Roberts hands it off to Peterson on the left wing for a three. Peterson has been deadly from three in this tournament and really all year, but just especially the last two games as Frazier takes it from the top of the key and just drives right on Peterson again and puts up a layup high off the glass. It goes in. Toppers push it fast, though, and Fain does a little Euro step and flips up a shot, and it goes in. And now he was talking to Frazier a little bit. A little trash talk among these players tonight. Frazier has the top of the key, guarded by Peterson again. He passes Horn. He dribbles top of the key. He's got Patton on him. Drives left past Patton and flips it. Corner three from Smith. Air ball. Rebounded by Young. Young has it top of the key. Passes right corner. Fain thought about a three. He'll drive in on Frazier. Flips up a layup, and it rolls out. Rebounded by Frazier. Bright, right wing. He drives right. Almost has it stolen by Young, but they're going to get Young on the foul. It'll be on the floor. Under basket, out of bounds for Westridge. They've got one in the corner, three stacked at the free throw line. Try to get it to Frazier, it doesn't work. Bannon has it, hands off Lemming, right wing. Passes left corner, they hand it off to Horn. Deep three on the right wing, and it's all air from Horn. Toppers went under the screen, and they were fine with that deep three-pointer. Roberts has it top of the key, passes left wing. Back top of the key, Roberts set a screen for Jackson, who gets the three to roll in. There's the Darian Jackson three. Once he gets in the scoring column, he likes to try to get back in there. It's a 25-point lead for the Toppers. Lemming has it top of the key. Hand off, they swing it right wing. And it's stolen by Peterson. He got in the passing lane. They were looking for Frazier, and it's an easy layup for Peterson. Hand off. Horn tried to drive down the left baseline, and he was fouled by Patton. That's his second foul. It's a good thing he usually gets in foul trouble in the first quarter, more than anybody else on the team. They get it in. Frazier passes top of the key to Lemming. Three-pointer is off. Rebounded by Jackson. Had to put up a shot as the buzzer was about to go off. It almost went in. But at the end of the third quarter, It is a Topper blowout. 27-point lead for the Toppers. It's 61-34. So we're going to take a timeout with them. We'll be right back. You're listening to Topper Basketball on the Topper Sports Network. Welcome back to Science Hill High School, where the Toppers have a pretty big lead on the West Ridge Wolves in the district tournament championship. It's 61-34. Let's see if West Ridge can at least put a dent in this lead. Maybe pull off an improbable comeback. That's going to be hard to do, though. Science Hill's offense has been clicking on all cylinders. Bright got into the lane, tried to get a free throw line jumper off. They're going to call a foul on the floor, though, on Jackson, who was guarding him. Under basket, out of bounds. They keep trying to get it to Frazier in the post. They can't get it. Pass it left wing. Bright, a three is good. Ruiz brings the ball up for the Toppers, has it right wing. Top of the key, they'll swing it to the left wing. Roberts has it top of the key, pump fake, got Tatum in the air but lost it. Patton recovers it on the left wing, passes top of the key to Ruiz. Jackson caught it deep on the left wing, put up a three, and it was short and it rolled out of bounds. West Ridge ball. He did have enough separation to get the shot off, but almost just seemed forced. Horn has it, ball pressure from the Toppers here. They're picking up past the volleyball line. They always do. Horn has it right wing, tries to spin in, can't, passes Bright. He can't drive in on Jackson. They try to duck it into Tatum, and they're gonna get Roberts, who kind of reached across Tatum's arms on the pass. West Ridge to inbound. They'll get it top of the key to Tatum. Almost stolen by Fain. And Fain just had a hard time staying in front of Tatum. And they're going to get Fain on a shooting foul. So Trent Tatum will go to the free throw line. Tatum hits the first. But he misses the second off the front of the iron, and Ruiz pushes it down the floor quickly. He has it right wing. He tells Roberts to go through. Passes right wing to Roberts, who tried to duck it into Jackson, who is in the short corner, but he cut. So it's West Ridge with the takeaway, and Horn just took it coast to coast, had a nice spin move for the layup. 6-0 run for West Ridge in the past 2 minutes. This time they get it short corner to Roberts. He passes Ruiz right wing. They swing it to the left wing. They get it short corner on the left side to Fain. He kicks it out to Jackson, who shoots a three from the left wing. No good. Offensive rebound back out to Ruiz. Top of the key three, no good. Rebounded by Horn. Flips it up to Frazier. Tried to find Lemming under the basket. Had a 2-on-1, but great job by Ruiz to get his hand up and knock it out of bounds. So another under basket out of bounds for Westridge. But before that, Peterson is going to check in for Roberts. They get the inbound into Frazier. He'll pass it to Bright, top of the key. He drives in, flips up a layup. Didn't hit the backboard, but it somehow rolled in. 8-0 run for Westridge in the past 2:30. Backdoor pass. Fane was looking for Jackson, but it's broken up by Bright, and Lemming comes out with the ball. Cut off by Peterson. He hands it off to Bright, who drives left, but pass it back out to the left wing to Frazier. Frazier almost lost his dribble. He had to pass it to Lemming. Passes back to Frazier. He's still having a hard time handling the ball. Tries to drive right, and he's stripped by Peterson. Peterson tries to protect the ball from Bright, but was a little bit too strong on the layup, and Bright gets the ball. Oh, my goodness. Oh, they're going to call a foul. Bright went with the layup after he blew by Fade. Fade had a nasty block again, but it's called a foul, as it always is. I mean, he just brings his hand down with so much force on those blocks that I think the refs are they just feel obliged that they have to call the foul. He just about pinned it against the backboard. And Bright is going to miss the first free throw. He misses the second, so maybe a little bit of ball don't lie from the free throw line. Ruiz, Daniel just comes down the court and steps right into a wide open top of the key three. And that's going to be the first points of the fourth quarter for the Toppers, and we're almost halfway through. Lemming caught it in the left corner, tried to drive baseline, and he got fouled by O'Daniel on the shot. That is 5 team fouls already for the Toppers. 4:42 remaining in the game. Toppers up 64-42. Lemming at the free throw line. First one rattles in. Second free throw, no good, rebounded by Fane. He passes to Ruiz. Ruiz, no look pass to Fane, who just beat Tatum down the floor, and it's a layup for Fane. Just out hustled Tatum. Tatum tried to get the offensive rebound on the other side, and Fane just won the foot race. Bright was being guarded by Dixon at the top of the key. Dixon almost got the steal, but they're going to get Dixon on the foul. So Bright will go to the free throw line as Westridge is in the bonus. First free throw, good this time from Bright. Second free throw is also good. Had to get warmed up. And it's a timeout from Westridge. Science Hill still up 21. It's 66-45. 4:23 remaining. You're listening to Science Hill basketball on the Topper Sports Network. Welcome back. 4:15 remaining in this game. It's a 21-point Topper lead. Ruiz is going to hand it off. Peterson at the top of the key. Shoots a three, and he's fouled by Horn. He will go to the free throw line. That is Avery Horn's 4th foul. So getting in dangerous territory for him. Peterson, statistically the best free throw shooter on the team. He hits the first one. Second free throw is also good. Peterson goes 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Bright tries to duck it inside to Tatum. It was deflected by O'Daniel, and Fain comes out with it. Passes to Peterson, but led him a little bit too far, and it goes off of Peterson's fingertips and out of bounds. He has the ball, handoff. Horn, he's got it on the left wing. He drives left, puts up a floater jumper kind of over Peterson and shot it off the glass. It was a pretty shot, and it goes in. Dixon almost caused a turnover there, but Peterson tossed it back to Dixon, but the ball was deflected out of bounds by Westridge. And they inbound it to Peterson. Toppers slow it down for the first time this game. Ruiz has it top of the key, drives left on Frazier, puts up a floater over Frazier, and gets it to fall. Horn has it, top of the key, gets doubled by Ruiz and Peterson, and help side defense comes. O'Daniel comes out with the steal, tries to pass it to Peterson, but it's stolen away by Horn. It's a 3-on-1. Lemming has it, passes to Horn, and he lost it off of his fingertips. So nice 3-on-1 defense from Braxton Dixon. It'll be Topper basketball. Pass Peterson, top of the key, doesn't shoot the three, passes right wing Dixon. He'll pass to Ruiz, who's at the top of the key, and he'll shoot a three over Frazier, and it's good. 74-47, they flipped the score on Westridge, 2:23 to go. Tatum has it, and nobody stepped over to help Fain on the drive from Tatum, and it's an easy layup, almost a dunk, and Ruiz just comes down the court and shoots a three right over Frazier. No hesitation. Bright has it. Top of the key, passes Frazier. He tries his own three from the left wing over Ruiz, and that one's good. And a timeout from Westridge, and they're going to get some bench players in the game with 1:55 remaining. Science Hill is up 77-52 on the Westridge Wolves. Oh, it's one of those, I don't know what they're called, but it's one of those timeouts where they don't actually take a timeout. It's just to sub in the players. And all the bench players for Science Hill come in, plus 3 JV players. And these bench players for Westridge are all mostly seniors, a very senior-heavy team. And Jaden Red finds Jarian Isom under the basket for a layup. Wes Belcher has the ball. He'll pass it inside. They kick it back out. It's a right corner three, no good from Caden Coates. And it's rebounded by Jaden Sullivan. He'll bring it down the floor himself. Drives right. Tries to put up a shot, and he is fouled. See who they call it on. He will go to the free throw line. They call the foul on Max Pendleton. Sullivan's first free throw rims out, no good. Oh, and another JV player getting his first varsity action of the season. Pearson Harrison comes into the game for Isom. Second free throw is good for Sullivan. Belcher has it. Sidestep three on the left wing. They're gonna say Sullivan tagged him on the arm on the jump shot, and Belcher will go to the line for three. First free throw for Belcher is good. Second free throw is no good. Interesting free throw shot. He does not bend his knees at all. He's a statue. And he misses the second two off the front of the rim, so that may be a reason why. Cross-court pass from Welch to Sullivan. Tried to duck it into Red in transition, and it goes off of Belcher's knee out of bounds, so it's still Topper basketball. 80 to 53, 57 seconds remaining. They inbound it to Robbins. Hands off Red, top of the key, passes Sullivan, had an open three at the top of the key, didn't shoot it, passes Robbins, right wing three is good. And the student section goes crazy. He's a fan favorite. Who is that? Ryan Stidham drove right from the right wing, and he got fouled. And he'll go to the free throw line to shoot two. First one off the front of the rim. It's hard coming off the bench and having to shoot. You haven't shot in a good bit. But he hits the second. Welch has it, passes Sullivan right wing. Backs up a little bit, finds Robbins top of the key, swing at left wing. Welch finds Sullivan right wing. He'll drive in, passes Harrison, passed up the top of the key three, opted for the layup. It was no good, and it's rebounded by Westridge. They pass it down the court. Great passing. They find an open man in the corner. He passes up the three. Pass it to the right wing. He drives in. Fouled, but they're not going to call it as the time expires. And ladies and gentlemen, your district champions, the Science Hill Hilltoppers. A great all-around performance. First time the Toppers played these Wolves, only beat them by 13. Second time, beat them by 23. This time they beat them by a whopping 29. They're going to get out of here with the win, 83 to 54. And that pretty much just summed up district play for the Big East this season. Toppers dominate yet again. Let's hope they can carry it in to the regional bracket, which they will be playing at least one game here. Don't know what the bracket looks like, but we will have at least one more stream for basketball this year. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel, you have notifications on. I'm gonna go to break. That's all I really have to say. But if you'd like to stick around, I will come back on here after they give out the district awards. And I'll tell you your toppers who win district awards if you want to stick around. So with that being said, stick around if you want to hear the awards. If not, you can go ahead and click off the stream. But I will be right back. That was Topper basketball on the Topper Sports Network. All right, welcome back to those of you who waited around. I'm going to start out. All-conference second team, Ty Young made the all-conference second team. All-conference first team had 3 toppers on there: Logan Roberts, Oliver Peterson, and LJ Ruiz. Now, defensive player of the year, I know he takes a lot of pride in playing defense, is Ty Young, and a huge part of why he got on that all-conference second team. Now, essentially going 8-0 in conference is pretty tough. So, obviously, your coach of the year for the Big East was head coach John Higgins. And then player of the year, he was getting MVP chance earlier from the student section. It was LJ Ruiz. Now, Westridge, they clearly had a very good team because in the all-tournament team, which had, let me count here, 10 players, they had 3 players on there, and that was Tatum, Horn, and Frazier, who, I mean, they were clearly the anchor for this Westridge team. But toppers had three players, maybe 4, it kind of depends on how you count. 3 players that make the team are LJ Ruiz, Jabril Fain, and Logan Roberts. And then the district tournament MVP is Oliver Teddy Peterson, and that's probably a huge part to his performance in the first game where he was raining in all those threes. But with that being said, that will do it for the Big East District Tournament. But as I said, the regional tournament for Science Hill will be here. So this will not be the final basketball stream of the year. I believe we'll play a game either Friday or Saturday. I don't know. I haven't seen the schedule. I don't know what it looks like. But stick around. There will be at least one more Science Hill basketball live stream. With that being said, I am Ethan Travis signing off. Good night and go Toppers.